Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with the WeckMethod Club and I want to show you guys a little bit about the standards we need to set before we do the class. Some of you guys that are going to be doing Mount Olympus on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I want you guys to know exactly how to set this up so we can get the most effective workout in with the club. So the first thing I want you guys to know is the power position. So what we're going to do is start with our feet about hip width apart. Right? And we're going to do this thing called right hand ready or left hand ready. So if it's right hand ready, we're always going to start an exercise in right hand ready. So what you're going to do, you're going to look at the club. This is the handle down here. This is the rubber part, and then it turns to plastic right here. So when we see that change, right, that's going to be where our right hand is going to be below. So right hand ready, that right hand is going to be right below that plastic part. Left hand is going to be right at the handle, the bottom of the handle. So this right here is right hand ready. But there's a couple other things that we need to pay attention to. So one of them is that the club is going to be about 8 to 12 inches in front of our nose. So that's your start position. The elbows are going to be in here into the body. Your glutes are going to be squeezed. Your pelvis is going to be tucked underneath. You're going to take that arch out of your lower back. Right? So we're going to kind of like neutralize that spine a little bit, take that natural arch out though. All right, so from that position, we're in that right hand ready right here, just like this. So butt squeezed, abs tight, pelvis is tucked in, and then we're ready to go. So with that, feet are about hip width apart. Remember, we tuck the pelvis in, glute squeeze, club in front of the nose, elbows in. So that's our start position. So as we come back with the club, right, we are going to come back and place that club behind our head without overextending and arching that back. So when we come back, we're basically trying to go with the smallest arc possible to get that club right behind our back. So we're going to keep that chin just a little bit forward as we do that and then come back to that power position. So as you place that back, we're going to make sure we keep that arch out of the lower back. So when you do this, we aren't just kind of throwing this back and hoping it works, right? This is great, and I'm sure it's good for something, but we want to get the most effectiveness out of our awesome WeckMethod Club. So when we do that, when we do any sort of movement, we want to make sure we are placing that behind in this ready position to swing. All right, so when we go down into a squat, we're going to widen that stance, point our toes out just a little bit. We're going to try and keep that upper body vertical, right? And you're going to place that out in front of you, like casting like a fishing line here, right? So when we do any sort of movements like that, you're going to actually place the club. You're going to place the club in the back. And then when we switch to that left hand ready, you'll do the same exact thing. So it's very important. The technique is very important in this thing more than anything, right? We go slow and perfect the technique first before we speed up the tempo of it. You're going to realize that when you work on the technique, this thing's going to be way more effective than if you just start swinging around and jumping around with it. So we want to be perfect with all this stuff first, and then we can start to add tempo and add speed and add power. All right, so that's it. See you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Mount Olympus. It's gonna whoop your butt.